Guys, what is going on? Welcome to another video here on youtube.com/DanielGuys412. In this video, I'm going to give you my top 5 surprises that I would like to see in this year's men's and women's Royal Rumble matches, respectively. Of course, as we all know, the Royal Rumble is coming up here in less than, as of this video, January 9th. We are less than 16 days away and counting here. I mean, it is coming up fast. It'll be here before you know it. It's hard to believe. Royal Rumble, always one of my favorite pay-per-views. Always look forward to seeing what surprises we could be in store for this year. So I got some graphics up here, so I hope they go along nicely with the video. So as you can see to my right here, one person here on my list that I would like to see make a surprise return. There's been rumors, there's been rumblings. I would love to see the Rated R Superstar Edge. God, I miss Edge. You know, a man that had to retire due to spinal stenosis. And it was one of the most emotional moments ever watched on Monday Night Raw, when Edge had to say, hey, the doctors told me I can't wrestle anymore, guys, and I got to give it up. It was tough for Edge. It was tough as a fan to watch. How great would it be to hear that music hit? And there's been rumblings. There's been rumors. They've signed Edge to a deal, or he's training to compete. He's left his podcast. It's all rumors. It's all speculation. But how nice would it be for a surprise? If just for one night. Maybe it could lead to something at WrestleMania. You never know. But to see Edge return to the Royal Rumble, I mean, I loved his return in 2010 when he won the whole damn thing. That was great. I believe he came out at number 20. Or was it number 30? I think it was 30. He might have been number 30. I really liked the 2010 Royal Rumble, by the way, just going back on my recollection here. But Edge would be a great surprise. Do I see it happening? Hey, you never say never. That's what I always love about the Royal Rumble. Just give us some surprises this year, and we'll see if Edge makes a return. But he is one of my picks here for a surprise I'd like to see in the Royal Rumble this year. This man, the voice of the voiceless. Now, call me crazy. You're saying, why are you putting CM Punk on this list? You know there's no chance in hell of that happening. That may be. But as big of a CM Punk mark as I am, of course I'm going to put him on this list. I mean, you never say never. He even said on Fox, on Backstage, hey, if they throw enough money at me, he would be willing to sit down at the table. They could write all the numbers on they want on the check. I think you could get CM Punk back. Do I see it happening, though? This is just more so wishful thinking. If he would return, though, at the Royal Rumble, man, would that be incredible in Houston. Is it going to happen? I'm probably going to say no. But like I said, I'm just having some fun here. It would be great. I'd mark out. I'd lose my mind if I heard Cult of Personality hit, because last time that we saw CM Punk, I was there. Royal Rumble 2014. Saw him get chokeslammed by Kane through the table, and that sent him on his way out, and we haven't seen him back in a ring since in WWE. So, could it happen? Like I say, in wrestling, anything can happen. That's what I love about wrestling. But, like I said, I just wanted to put Punk out there. Next year on my list, as you can see, I made this list before John Morrison made his kind of uneventful return on SmackDown in a backstage segment. Of course, he will be, by the time you watch this video, you probably are already seen that he was on Miz TV on this past Friday's episode of SmackDown, January 10th. But John Morrison, I would have honestly have saved his surprise here, return for the Royal Rumble. But be that as it may, John Morrison, Royal Rumble goes hand in hand. He was always kind of the guy that, kind of like how Kofi over the years became, what would he do every year? When the one spot where John Morrison, did the spider jump, he was hanging on the barricade, and then he jumped onto the steel steps, and his feet didn't touch the floor. Incredible stuff. I would love to see John Morrison in the Royal Rumble. I mean, now that we know he's back, so it's not going to be a surprise, but if I was booking, I would have saved his return for the Royal Rumble here. This woman, Rowdy Ronda Rousey. It's been a couple months here since we've seen Ronda in WWE. It's been since April. It's been since WrestleMania. We have not seen her in a WWE ring since. Potential rumors are always swirling. Oh, is she going to come out at Survivor Series? That's why the women main evented. Didn't happen. If you were saving her return and you wanted to bring her back in grand fashion, She could return. She could win the Royal Rumble. And you could set up Becky Lynch versus Ronda in the singles match that honestly we should have gotten at WrestleMania 35 for Tampa this year at WrestleMania 36. So you could do Ronda Rousey versus Becky Lynch. Do I see Ronda returning? It's really all on Ronda. I mean, if she doesn't want to start a family at this time, we know that's one of the reasons why we haven't seen her. She wanted to settle down. She is still signed to a multi-year deal with WWE, so do not be surprised. It would not shock me to see Ronda Rousey in the 2020 Royal Rumble match. And my final pick here for surprises, I had to show some love here for NXT. This man, he's been out of action. He's been injured. Love some Velveteen Dream here. Got to show some love for the Velveteen Dream. Like I said, he's been out of action here, injured. I have to look up exactly what his injury was here, but when it comes to Velveteen Dream, who is, one of my favorite characters, on the NXT roster here. And like I said, just, I believe he got injured. Man, it's actually been since November. Velveteen Dream here, of course, suffered a couple months here in September. Let's say exactly what the injury was. But whatever the injury was that he suffered, looks like it was some lumbar pain in the back. So that's never a fun injury to recoup from. But if you want to bring him back and you want to move him up to the main roster, you can bring him back at the Royal Rumble and have him make his debut at the Royal Rumble. Hey, Royal Rumble's a great place for that. If you want to make an impact, if you want to make a moment and solidify yourself on the main roster and say, hey, I'm here, I'm ready to kick some ass, I'm ready to take some names, it's Velveteen Dream's time to shine, and he has all the tools in the toolbox to make it to that next level, if they give him the opportunity to. Why not do it here at the 2020 Royal Rumble? So, guys, that is, I don't know what I was going to say, but that is my top 5 surprises for the 2020 Royal Rumble. Leave your top 5 surprises down below in the comments section. Great to do another video here, trying to get back into the swing of things as we are heading towards Royal Rumble season. WrestleMania is on the way here, so we got a lot of great stuff coming down the pipe here. So be sure to stay tuned here to youtube.com/DanielGeiser412 for all my latest thoughts. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at DanielGeiser412, and be sure to go to my Facebook, facebook.com/DanielGeiser1994. Links will be found down below in the description box. So until then, guys, thanks for watching this video, and enjoy the Rumble.